Maine. Hello. Just talking to myself. Good morning. Welcome to a new vlog. Don't know who I am. My name is Katie and welcome to Katie Just Travel. I am a solo female backpacker in her 30s, here to show that travel can be meaningful at any age. If that sounds like something you would enjoy, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And follow my social media channels here on the screen. That was so good. If I don't sound very enthused right now, it's because I'm very tired. I've been on an overnight bus since 5:30 last night from Airlie Beach. I'm headed to Noosa, so we're almost there. We're in Coles Creek, Coles Bay, somewhere like that. At a rest stop. I think we're like a little over an hour out from Noosa. So anyway, I'm just very tired, but I just wanted to start off the vlog and welcome. Headed to Noosa, should be fun. Noosa last year was definitely very fun, but it's also where I got COVID. So hopefully that's not gonna happen again this year. But anyway, welcome and let's get to Noosa because I'm really excited. I'm doing a split stay at 2 different hostels and the first one should be really cool with lots of kangaroos. Look, there are even babies, little baby joys. Got one. I don't know how to put my finger. So you got 1 and 2. You got 1 chilling. Oh, ooh, big stretch. So cool. So I feel like I can talk a little bit more freely now. So I am now in Noosa. I am staying, so I was here last year, if you don't know. And this time I'm doing a split hostel stay. So the first 2 nights I'm staying at the YHA Kangarooms, play on words, which is a little bit outside of like Maine. Hello. Just talking to myself. But it is just outside like the main city area. And yeah, it's basically kind of reminds me of summer camp. You can rent boats, I'm like on a sandy hiking trail right now. But yeah, so there's a lot of kangaroos out here. So I'm very excited. I actually heard about this place like a couple weeks after I returned from Australia last year, so I had it pinned on my map. So I wanted to spend a few nights here, but then I am going back into closer to the city. I'm going back to Bounce, where I stayed last year, and I'll be there for 3 nights. I might extend it to a 4th. I haven't decided, but I do need to decide in the next couple days. So anyway, that's what I'm doing now. My gripe. As with a lot of YHA properties, I've noticed they have really weird reception hours. Like they're open from like 8 to 10 and then they don't open again until 2. So if you arrive in the middle of the day, especially like on known Greyhound overnight buses, you're kind of stranded. So I got here just before noon and I had to wait a couple of hours for reception to open, but I didn't want to just sit around because I've been sitting on a bus since 5:30 last night. So, I am just on a little walk hike thing for the next couple hours with all my electronics because I wasn't going to do just leave it in the reception area or the like common area. I'm like, I don't mind leaving my bags if that's stolen in a well, but like my electronics, this is my lifeline. So yeah, we're going on a walk with all of our electronics. But anyway, I'm on one of the trails. To be fair, I don't really know which one. I just kind of saw somewhere and I walked. So I'm just kind of walking along this and we'll just keep walking. I am very tired. And I do have some stuff I have to do later. Like I have to do a little bit more work and I have to do laundry. Luckily I did have the foresight to at least buy a couple things. Oh, that's a pretty view. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not showing up on camera, but it's really pretty. But yeah, so I had the the foresight to just grab a couple things for dinner tonight, like rice and pretty much it. I don't have any vegetables or anything, so yeah, it'll do for one night. And then probably tomorrow I'll go into town, try to time the shuttle buses right, because the buses, they do have a few shuttle buses that go in and out of town, but they're at really odd, again, at odd times. So I'm gonna try to catch the 10:30 bus that goes into town, drops me off at the Woolies, which is actually right near Bounce, and then grab a couple of things, and then hopefully catch the 11 something bus back. That's the only way I can do it, because otherwise I have to take an Uber back and it's gonna be like $50. So anyway, that's where we're at. It's just for 2 nights. I am excited to stay here. I know it doesn't sound like it. I'm just really tired, and I just wish that they would have provided me with check-in instructions like I had asked a few days ago, but they didn't. So anyway, let's explore. There's no more people up there, so I don't want to talk to myself anymore because that was already really embarrassing. But yeah, gonna explore around and I'll take you with me. So I also don't know if I mentioned, but this is also where the Noosa Everglades are. So last year, if you remember, I don't know if I kept it in the vlog, but last year I actually tried to do an Everglades tour, and I probably look terrible, but whatever. I tried to do an Everglades tour, but they never picked me up. So I'm doing it again this year, and actually it leaves from here, so I don't have to worry about a bus transfer. So I'm doing that tomorrow. I'm just doing the afternoon one. But yeah, it's kind of funny because there's only 2 Everglades in the entire world. One is in Florida, where I'm from, never done it, and then one is here in Noosa. So at least I'm gonna say I've done one out of the 2. Eventually I will do Florida. I just have to wait for like winter, so it's not so hot. But yeah, but you can kind of see this is very reminiscent. I mean, it's a very tropical environment, but yeah, very reminiscent of Florida and kind of some of those swampy areas, or just the South in general. But yeah.
So the YHA Kangarooms is located in Kaluma National Park, and there's also a big campsite as well on the property. But the hostel opened, I want to say in like August or so of last year, so it's still relatively new, but it's really fun to stay here because you can see all of the kangaroos all across the property, and I highly recommend just staying at least 1 or 2 nights there just to connect with a little bit of Australia's cutest little animal, although I shouldn't say it's little because it's quite large. Also, you have direct access to the Noosa Everglades. So the next day I went on one of the boat cruises. So there are 2 different options. You can do kayaking, or you can go on a boat that takes a couple of hours and takes you through with a guide. And the Noosa Everglades, I think I mentioned, but it is only one of 2 Everglades systems in the entire world. And the Noosa Everglades, the river it's on, is known as the River of Mirrors because there's a lot of reflections in the water. And the Noosa Everglades has over 60 kilometer stretch of basically water and various flora and fauna. So I definitely recommend checking it out. It was such a highlight of my time in Noosa, and I'm so glad that I was able to do it. The tour I went on also included some alcoholic beverages or some soft drinks, so it was a really nice way to spend an evening. Then the next day I checked out and I headed over to the Eumuni markets to check out some local artists and see all of their fun creations.
So I haven't vlogged in a couple days, but it is Saturday, and I'm here at the Eumuni markets, I think that's what it's called. I wanted to go last year, but I got the days mixed up, so I didn't get to come down here. But I left Kangaroos this morning, got on the shuttle bus to then basically drop off my bags in my next hostel, which is Bounce, which you might be familiar with from last year. And then I got on the bus out here, and pretty much it's just like an art and food market, kind of like a lot of other ones, but this one's pretty good. But I do think I'm gonna head back on the 12:45 bus because I really don't want to wait until like 2 something to get on a bus. So and I've pretty much just seen everything I need to see. So anyway, I just want to check in. That's what I'm doing. That's where I'm at. I might end up staying another night here. I haven't decided. I'll decide by tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see what we get up to the rest of the day and this evening. I have a bit of like, I'm losing my voice and I have a cough and it's actually like starting to hurt in my chest, so I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I feel fine. So anyway, I keep looking back to make sure no one's walking this way. But anyway, that's the update. Sorry I didn't vlog yesterday, but I had a good time at Kangaroos, but I'm definitely excited to be a little closer to town now. So happy Saturday, and I will check in with y'all later. Hello, it is Sunday and I am here today in Noosa National Park doing the coastal walk. I did this last year, but I'm not 100% sure if I did the entire thing. I don't feel like I did, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to this time around because there's certain parts that are closed, so we will see. But I am hoping to fly my drone a little bit further in the park because it doesn't seem like there's any restrictions other than that it's a national park. But from everything I've researched, I can fly a drone in Queensland National Park. So anyway, so yes, if you hear stuff behind me, it's because I am on the beach. This is pretty much where I vlogged last year, I think. But yeah, I mean, originally, I think I mentioned yesterday I was going to stay another day, but I think I've decided just to leave still on Tuesday and go to Brisbane. And I'm actually thinking of taking the 7 a.m. bus instead of the 11 a.m. just so like I'm in Brisbane earlier so I can do a little bit more there, but we'll see. I'm kind of still pondering that. I thought about that this morning. But anyway, yeah, I came down here. It is like 10:30 I think right now. I got the bus. The buses are free on the weekends here, or certain routes are. I'm not sure if that's year round, but this year and last year it was the case. It is the school holidays right now too, Queensland school holidays, so it's a lot of kids, a lot of families around, but that could have been also why. But it wasn't the school holidays last year when I was here. But anyway, I'm just rambling. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna do the coastal walk today and then go back and do some work, and then tomorrow I honestly might just work all day, just to get ahead on some stuff or to do some stuff, so I don't have to do quite as much in Brisbane, but we will see. But yeah, I'll take you along on the coastal walk. I'm not sure how much I'll show because I did show a bit last year, so I don't need to be repetitive, I suppose, on my channel, but I'll show you some. And hopefully, like I said, I can get the drone up in the air and take in the views from above. So anyway, that is what I'm doing on this Sunday. I hope you are having a great day no matter when you're watching this, and I will catch you all later.
So the coastal walk is one of the big things to do in Noosa, and I'm not going to talk too much about this because I did do it last year, and you can check out that vlog for more details. But it is really nice to walk along to see the pristine beaches and water. It is just, especially if you catch it on a nice day, it is just such a nice way to spend a morning or an afternoon. It was definitely busier this year than last year, but I think it's because it was the school holidays. But the earlier you can get out there, the better, because it does get popular. And because I was also there on a Sunday, that might have had something to do with it because it was a weekend. But it is definitely such a great way to connect with nature, and I definitely recommend it. Remember this from last year
This is Sunshine Beach. You can kind of see it behind the trees there. Yeah. Sunshine Beach. I remember coming here last year, so I'm actually going to turn around because I think last year I just took a bus. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to turn around, head back kind of towards Noosa. I want to go to a grocery store. I need to get something, a toiletry item. So anyway, yeah, that was the coastal walk. Still don't know if I did it all, but I do remember this from last year and I'm not going to do that again. So yeah, let's head on back and then we'll go back to the hostel and chill out.
On the final day, I just stuck around the hostel. As you can tell, the weather wasn't great. It was cold, it was rainy, it was overcast, just kind of a gross day. But Bounce has a really nice upstairs area. Whether you sit inside or outside, there's some high top tables and you can set up your laptop and you can plug in your laptop and just work. So that's what I did during the day. But it was just a really productive day for me, but otherwise nothing really to report on.
Good morning. It is Tuesday. I know I'm looking a little rough, but it is, well, not like early. It's just after 8. But I'm just on a walk. It's my last morning here in Noosa. I leave about 11 o'clock on the bus. I wish there was an earlier bus, but there wasn't. So anyway, yeah. Didn't do a whole lot yesterday in Noosa. Honestly, I didn't do like a ton in Noosa, which is very different than last year. But I still had fun. I'm ready to go to Brisbane and do some things there. Unfortunately, the weather's gonna be kind of like this for at least another like day or two. So it's kind of just the reality of traveling. Like kind of this time of year, it's a bit more on the rainy, cold side. But anyway, that's going to be it, I think, for this vlog. I hope there's something of value in it. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and please be sure to subscribe to my channel for more travel content. I am continuing down the coast. Like I said, I'll be in Brisbane and then I still have a couple more stops, so there's definitely some more videos coming. Also be sure to follow me on my social media channels. They're here on the screen. And for now, that's gonna be it. I will catch you all in Brisbane. And as always, remember to wander far and wander often.
Desde que te extraño y quiera volver a empezar, pero es que en mi mente ya te quiero olvidar. Hace que te